Hi, I'm Colin Wheeler, owner and founder of 123 Junk. I founded this business 5 years ago when I saw the demand for these services. I was working in the moving industry and I would see people who didn't want to pay a moving company to move items that they no longer had a use for. And so the idea for 123 Junk was born. We see all kinds of stuff, from book collections and CD collections all the way down to trash. Some of the things I've seen are unbelievable. I think the reason people tend to collect furniture and the reason that businesses like mine exist is because they have the best of intentions. They assume that at some point in the future they'll have a need for it, or maybe a family member will have a need. So they bury it somewhere in the back of their attic or in the darkest place in their basement with the intention that one day, at that perfect time, that a need for that furniture will arise, and oftentimes it doesn't. And usually by the time they call a service like us, they're at the tipping point where they can no longer live with this stuff because it's crowding their life. Most of the calls that come in, the inquiries that we get, they want us on, they want us to come out, and they want us to come out yesterday. It's rare that we get somebody who schedules weeks or months in advance because it just doesn't happen, and I think part of that is just kind of the psychological decision-making process to kind of get rid of things that you've held on to for so long. There's a reason that the junk removal industry has exploded in the past few years. When we started about 5 years ago, we had relatively few competitors. Now it's a very crowded market, and the reason is the demand for it. What's unique about our service is what we do on the back end. The 123 and 123 Junk comes from 1, donate, 2, recycle, and 3, and as a last resort, dispose. People don't want to see their stuff, even though they're willing to pay to have it taken away. They don't want to see it end up in the landfill. And we recognize this early on, and so we've partnered up with a handful of local charities where we actually thin out the load as we're in a home and try to deliver as much to charity and recycling facilities as possible before ending up in the landfill. When you're done with the job, oftentimes clients are ecstatic. It's something that they had put off for a long time, and by the time we finally come out, you know, we take a garage from completely full to broom swept empty, or a basement or any other room of the house, and they have their space back, and that's something that's really valuable. Oftentimes they're just so happy that we've done it.